In creating a monolithic display piece to meet our brief, make the V&A a playable space, we created a homage to Kengo Kuma's striking architecture.
We designed the level with the ideas of designing toys. There are no concept of difficulty or aims in our levels. The levels are only playgrounds. We put most of our effort on designing the level repeatability and player universality.
Programming the gameplay and animations in this project formed an interesting challenge. As the player progresses through the stack, the current table will animate off screen, while each table below animates up one place. We had to develop a logic structure for the tables that would update as soon as the player has progressed, and animate each table from their new positions in the stack. An offset spherical linear interpolation was applied to each table's rotation according to its position in the stack to create a smooth and organic flowing wave down the structure.
The structure is always framed by a backdrop of water. This scrolling material and the fluidity of the stack mean that everything seen on screen is in a state of continual motion. Each floor of the stack holds a themed level, textured to give the floor a sense of scale. A gradually rocking stack of floors adds a fluid motion to the silhouette of the structure, playing on the theme of water that is present in the architecture of the V&A and in its surroundings.
Here we have a WISE session file, which plays back the audio simulating what happens in Unity. Here we see when I click for a change of level, it actually changes the tonality and changes the playlists of the sounds being selected. This has changed from Ionian to Lydian, and now from Lydian to Mixolydian, which are different modes. Here I'm playing with the volume of constantly playing water streams, which gives the illusion of sploshing. And this is the distance, the direction away from the player. Being further away causes certain frequencies to be lost, and this mimics this. In combinations, it creates the illusion of water moving away to and from you. Currently we're in a frequent playlist, which is more erratic, but when we change this to idle, you can hear that the selection of the sounds become more somber, they last for longer, and this is in the hopes of creating a more relaxing playlist. All the same functionality is there, as each tonality had its own version of frequent and idle playlists. Thank you for listening.
The body of water was achieved by implementing the third-party NVIDIA Flex plugin. Flex was the only solution that could provide an interactive water body that can work in real time at relatively high frame rates. Despite this, Flex posed a number of challenges, causing various bugs that were difficult to fix. The lack of an alternative and the reasonable results we got from it meant we persevered and worked within its limitations. Chiefly, due to it constantly performing its own physics calculations, it had various problems with the physical objects in Unity. The workarounds we achieved were often unconventional, but allowed us to make a playable and fun game.
The soundtrack is composed procedurally in real time, using random algorithms within the WISE middleware. These play back pre-recorded samples inspiring the V&A. By using procedural audio, no melody will ever be repeated the exact same. This is to avoid obvious repetition and ensure there is a relaxing atmosphere within the installation space.
You're doing well.